Hello and welcome again to City Builder here on YouTube. I'm Ben, and today we are going to start with episode 5 of building Westfield. This is a little Let's Play tutorial. It's my regular process. I'm usually building cities with this city will have a definite special challenge because I want to follow the given structures of this map, like natural resources, um, natural things like woods and yeah, here you can see a farming resource, rivers. I'm not going to do a lot of yeah, I'm not trying to remove many of these trees as well as these and all the other trees around the map. So I'm trying to follow this empty area. Of course, this won't allow me to build a huge megapolis, at least not at that starting point for now, which is well, totally good. I'm fine with that. Maybe I add one or two streets that or roads that follow through this area, but I won't, or I'm trying to avoid to destroy this area. Um, so currently, as you can see, we're starting in Westfield. We did a couple of things in the last episode, like reducing the industrial area here. I added two more uh, electricity, like power plants that are more, yeah, with a less, let's say, um, waste footprint with less pollution than the two coal plants that I had previously in that space. Then I had to add this industrial area at least for the very beginning to make sure that I'm fulfilling the rising demand of industries over there. And yeah, in this episode, well, I started the last episode with the goal to reach my 10,000 population, my population of 10,000. I didn't reach that, but I was able to unlock a couple of things like a star 2 wood production and especially a 4-star farming production. The farming production will be really necessary, I guess, because a couple of important things were added to my farming inventory, and that's what I'm starting with for now because I have I will add this a couple of important buildings here for now, like this maintenance building. It doesn't really fit in there. Maybe it fits there. This is really good. You can always add more than one because it improves the footprint or the, let's say, the capabilities of existing buildings. I just want to add in smaller, maybe at that location. Over here, I have to make room for extending my farm here. And I think, if I remember correctly, well, I built a flour mill the last time. I built a cattle shed, I think, and I also built a milking parlor. Something that is new is unfortunately a slaughterhouse. So I will have to build that. And there's also a small barn and a large barn. So maybe I'll add in some as well. I just have to see where my main structure of this farm actually is. It's down here. So this would be a nice spot to add in a storage building as well as there. I add 2 of these, and then let's have a look if we can, yeah, we can still use the medium fruit fields, and I have to wait for the larger crop fields, fruit fields, and cattle fields. At stage 5, I guess. So for now, I'm adding, because I know that I need some more crops for cattle that I'm growing, so I'm adding a little bit more crops here. Could I? Oh, I think it doesn't really make sense to change that. So for now, I think we added a few more things to this area, and then let's jump down to that area as well, because new extensions here as well that we want to start with. Like a small tree sapling thing. Let's see if we can fit that in. One of this, and another new building is the biomass thing here. This takes a bit more space actually, so let's add it. I would like to squeeze it in here. I'm just wondering, oh, it's not industrial. Yeah, we can easily expand that. So that's not a problem, because then everything's covered, and I think I should be able to squeeze that in here. And we don't have to destroy too many fields, but we have things to do. Woodworkers, if you call it like that. Sawdust storage. One of these. Let's say, yeah, why not add it here? It fits in nicely. We'll see what happens. So currently, again, rising demand in industrial zones. This might get a bit lower now, since we've added a couple more industrial buildings here. And we do have a higher demand of commercial zones and still a demand for residential zones. So what I wanted to know, as you can see, I'm owning 2 of these squares. I'm making quite some money on a weekly basis, like $10,000 almost a week, which is really good. People keep moving in, so I think we can have a look at the, let's say what we can do. So we can add trains, we can add monorail and cable cars. I think this is way too soon to do that. We could have campus areas, sports arenas. This is all too soon. Auto industry specification. Transport, so taxi, tour, post services. Maybe post services. Why not? This town is growing quicker. To be honest, I'm a bit curious if I can find my postal services. trade school campers areas. I don't want to have that yet. It's way too soon from my perspective. Okay, we could have a taxi depot. Fun. Am I earning something? Well, whatever. Post services. Looking nice. So let's add a post sorting facility. So first, gonna check post sorting facility. I think this is something you would usually add. At least I would say here. I want to have some road going off the highway thing here, because I don't want a storage sorting facility to be located right next to who's profiting from that? Honestly, did I just do that? Okay, that was maybe let's do the no, it's making noise. So no, let's stick to this here. We start running the services here. And we start. Yeah, we're getting the first. Those cars. Oh, not enough. What a mistake. So we didn't have any more supplies yet. Again, I'm following the road layout because that's the most realistic way to do it. And what I totally forgot, we also upgraded a couple of roads the last time with more or less success. So for now, I'm just leaving, unfortunately, a couple of things here. Otherwise, I won't. So we want to add in upgrading everything. I'm adding. Oh, this one's no good. Let's add in things like this here and move that facility further. Why not move it here? We try it. Okay. It's a warehouse yard. For farming units. So it's quite far away and it's not used at all. It's not used at all. Yeah, I can just add it maybe here next to the farm. Probably. Yeah, let's add it over here and see what happens. Maybe it's filling up. So no need to have it here. Usually, as you saw, I had one little turnaround street over here to make sure that trucks can come in and out. Because that road might get really busy. I have a couple of, let's say, flaws in here that are not so good, like that roundabout is, well, in itself, it's nice, it's good, but this road here will be a massive, massive block. The more I start building out here, the more traffic we will have here. So I should already start with starting the traffic manager. I should already start with not using priority signs yet, but I'm disallowing for that road completely, because this will be my major road through town to the other part of the city. I'm trying. Can it upgrade? Maybe it is already upgraded. So that's the issue. Can't just move it not. I want to see. It's a firehouse. So let's move that to a place like over here. And then starts upgrading this road. Okay, good. This is upgraded. That's upgraded. This is still. But I think we're good. At least we're able to get this. Yeah, now we're getting also the higher density zones. I'm not yet sure about this because I want to have maybe I'm starting with a higher density part. Did that work? Oh, I guess it did not. Anything I changed here? Did that work? Do I have to dezone first before zoning it in a high density thing? Makes sense, but whatever. It worked now. So I think we're good to go from here, and what I want to add in is some kind of office space. Maybe for that, add in or consider to a bit of a office area over here. People can go to and from work. So this is quite rude, you could say, because I'm moving some existing businesses just to get some office coverage, but I think this will be quite beneficial. Okay, change. No. Not this here. It's so hard to grab these underground lines. Road, I didn't want to move here. I'm sorry. Yeah, it covers. It's not really. Yeah, sometimes it could be realistic. However, so I'm adding in a little bit of office space here. This little area. And to make it more realistic, I'm also adding a footpath that follows. No, I don't want to snap to the grid. Just keep angles. It's like a footpath, but I don't want. No. Not allowed. Not cars to go through there. This is something I'm honestly a bit, because when I'm adding a footpath, I think doesn't really make sense to colors. Don't snap to it. No snap. I said no snap. Just want to have set from here to here. So, and key mod. Let's add this building. Now I'm moving this, to a little different situation, and now filling up the space here again, making sure that yeah, it should be connected. Let's see what happens to this little square. So we can rid, or at least we sorted out the symmetry problem last time in this tutorial. Added now a few more zones. I want to introduce a little park area here and there. So that's something I definitely want to care about, but not right now. So some offices are already moving in, which is, yeah, pretty nice. It happened sooner than I expected, to be honest. This is quite good. That little down, but it's okay. Let's see what happens to my commercial thing, my commercial strip here. It hasn't been upgraded yet, at least not that I can see. Blue color is missing. So I need more citizens. How can we achieve that? So what I was talking about, I wanna expand this. Not really as soon as possible, but I at least am going to purchase a couple more squares. This one, this one. Can't purchase more. Still too small. Maybe the city is still too small in general. So what I'm doing now, I'm adding in a road from, by the way, one thing we have to redesign. This will be a major thing. We have to redesign this sooner or later, because I definitely want to have this as one of my main connecting roads, let's say from that square to that square. So for now, I think, yeah, I'm just creating a couple of things here to make it a bit more beautiful. Where has been a landscaping thing here? And decorate this part a bit. Further is looks nicer. again, if you wanna rotate things, keep the right mouse button pressed and yeah, just rotate it from left to right, or move the mouse from left to right, and then you can basically rotate the whole prop that you are going to add. So I added in a little bit here, and to make it even more, let's say, I wouldn't say sophisticated, but a little bit more differentiated, so that people are not recognizing it right away. Let's add in one more interesting stone here. A huge stone. So here and a few pebbles. I think the pebbles are the ones differentiating themselves a lot. Then I also add trees and bushes. Since I really do I have a couple of these here to make sure that people always keep on their mind that the area where they live is full of redwood forest trees. I'm sorry, it's getting so they should, and that's the reason why you get to add something like that. Okay, now I think we should have a look at existing bus lines. We do have a bus depot. Do not yet have an intercity bus from the city. The connection intercity bus station. Okay. Yeah, we'll start with the intercity one later, at a later stage, because I'm a bit afraid of having loads of tourists here. This is not good right away. Okay, so are we adding a bus line? So where are we having issues? I think with that here, it's hard to get from there to there to there to there to there. People would have to walk a bit. Yeah, this is really sad, but it is what it is. To there, to there, to there, and back again to the very beginning. So this is connected as well now. And is there any other area? I think we could drag line to add a stop, so now I'm curious. I think I'm adding in one stuff here so people can get to ministries. This is my main street anyway. This is fine. It's just hard to get to the building. Yeah, so I'm adding another stop here. This is connected, so all good to go. It's just talking to my cat because he keeps complaining when I'm playing too much, which is fine. So the city seems to be very attractive for citizens. It's widely spread across the map. I'm adding in now one of not the harbor ramps, but the national roads. I really do like them. And I want to have snap thingies here on this kind of others. That's great. Yeah, I don't care about this turn around. I don't like it when it's too when the corners are too tight. I just don't want to use too much space. I think I could lead it through here. Couldn't I? Yeah, let's stop that. Stop this here. Okay, let's change that again. Just don't want to destroy. So I will let this run through this area because this will be another farming district. Another huge farming district. While again, I'm gonna have this go to there. Good. So now we're adding a small helping road here. Hey, hey. Hey, Jackie. Come snuggling. And he loves to snuggle on my arms whenever I'm sitting on the computer, so that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to find a good spot. So now he's settled down just a bit. This here, and that here. I'm adding a bigger roundabout now. But I'm doing this in a two-lane, one-way version. There. By the way, this method, it helps you to get nice roundabouts. So it makes a pretty good circle here. It keeps things nice and beautiful. And maybe wanna add in. No, I go a regular crossing first, I think, before adding another. So what I'm doing now, first, river flows from here to there. Let's have a look at our energy consumption before I'm planning out. So I'm using right now 130 megawatts per hour, or per whatever, and I'm producing 371, so I'm good to go. As you can see here, I'm using the electrifying mod. This is the only mod that I really recommend you to use, because it's a natural thing that cities wanna have their electricity running below the roads. For the look of it, I will add in later on a couple of electricity lines, just to make sure that it looks more natural in the future, as well as a couple of other decorations and things like that, but this is not something I'm worrying about right now. Right now it's only about yeah, taking care of the power supply, and I want to have a look. Something came to my mind right now. I don't need bus lane routes, but public transportation. Let's see. Cable car, not necessary. Metro, not necessary. Okay, I'll have to wait for because here or there, probably there, I want to have a huge industrial area for bringing in goods, delivering goods, and whatsoever. So I'm waiting for this to develop, but now I am using this to the traffic, maybe to this part here. This would be actually really nice. Let's use that connection and let's stick to this area. And then add in a double, just make it road here. Follow given circumstances, not wasting. Not wasting too much of my existing. So where does the water come? Water, realistically, I don't want to pump it from the other side of this little area. I do not want to pump this over there to here. That's not realistic. So I'm adding in a water. Now I think I should be good to go with that. Adding in direction. But again, using a method city planners would follow. Realistic city planners would follow. I'm not judging, really not judging. You should all have it into the way you want to have it, and the way you want to do it, definitely for sure. So this is just my way of using possibilities of some skylines. I want to keep it as possible, so I'm following the road layout. No judgment here. So the wastewater. The wastewater. Let me see. Water treatment. I don't want to waste. Upkeep 408. This is something I definitely should be able to afford. So, this would be a huge pollution factor. A very huge pollution factor. This could be even bigger. Oh, come on. I don't want to put my. Oh, I hate it. This is the only reason why okay, I'm connecting it. Why I sometimes consider adding or using a low pollution mod, but I'm not doing it. It's but to be honest, sometimes I would really like to use the no pollution mod or any low no pollution mod, because this can be a bit annoying. So what I'm doing, I'm connecting this pipe to that pipe over there. Not ideal, but I'm just following. It's just for the wastewater, really. Don't like it, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So adding in a 2-lane road and snapping to grid. Okay, I do not want this to get too close to the future transport and let's say industrial hub here. So laying out a bit of a grid here, but not too much. Not following the rules completely. So I think it looks more natural. Adding water, citizens enjoy their housings and extend that and whatever. So I'm adding is one commercial strip here. let's add in a few offices. There, there. And maybe another commercial thing down here, because I don't want people having to walk too much in too long distances when they want to get something. A store, a grocery store, department store, whatever they need. I don't want them to walk too much. Adding a school to be honest, I like to add schools side streets, because it makes it a bit more natural. And then I'm adding in one more bus lane. One has to stop right here. Have it stop here. There. Over there. Over here. There. It's not a huge line, but the more important thing is the connection of, let's see, I'll do that later. Let's see what happens. Adding in a fire station. One fire station and one police station. That's then dezoning already this area. That area. So let's see, people are moving in. And offices are being built. All of them yet. People are moving in. So this is nice to see. For sure. We haven't used all the space yet. Maybe let's add in some smaller park here, there. This is way too big. The only thing I'm honestly missing without a mod or extension or prompt that you're downloading or having to download, that you have to download from the Cities Skylines repository. Japanese garden, one of my favorites here. Or is it a Chinese garden? No, a tropical garden. That was the Japanese garden. So the only thing I don't like, to be honest, is that you hardly have any small little tiny parks that you did have in SimCity 4. I love these 1 square size parks. You see, but where have I seen it? Maybe in New York? Yeah, probably in New York. I saw these, kind of. So that's something I'm missing in Cities Skylines, but it's fine. I could, of course, download a mod, but or a prop, not yet able to do that, to be honest, because it's not worth it to add too many props and too many mods to the game. Let's connect now. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? So I'm deleting power line and adding in trees that helps this water pump with the electricity. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Really, I love it. So I will start expanding this area now and planning ahead a bit more into the future. This not building too close to train lines, not too close to them. So I'm adding these water pipes again to make sure this district is connected to water supply as well. And now again, outcome. So we're good, we're connected, we built something like a little development zone. And what I would like really now is maybe Oriental is a city park. Let me think about dezoning this area here completely, just to make sure that we can use all of this park area. I wouldn't mind having a green footprint here. So I'm extending. No, come on. So I'm extending this a bit too. See, starting to move things to here, to here. Extending it, extending it, then move. This is really a bit annoying that at least I haven't seen it. I'm sorry if I missed it. Large brush, very small brushes. So why is it sticking to any kind of grid or such? There is a small brush, I remember that. I just missed it, so I'm adding a park area here. delete these buildings now because I dezoned them anyway. I want to have a bigger park. That area. Should we add an amusement park, a zoo, a city park, or a nature reserve? I'm not starting with nature reserve yet, but I want to have beautiful, beautiful city park. So park needed. This time we're going for a big one. I'm adding right away this time. Okay, so this will be a huge area. Connected or using for park gates and park landscaping thing, and no, I'm sorry, using have I wish we had some, I wish there would be some, well, let's say more like Japanese kind of props and things like that, not this the cannon in a city park. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So however, it is what it is. I entered the plane gates here. Adding in 3, 4 path. People will be able to follow one to wander around in this. This park here. I don't know. What? This again, I'm sorry. It was too close to the fences. I think I don't want to have it too close to the fences. So now people can choose either right, and it's disconnected, yeah. And I need to Japanese. I'm just renaming. I'm just renaming it for. I wanna have. I definitely wanna think about some park props that I maybe download at a later stage. So I'm not adding in a lot of things for now. Let me see. What we need is a, what about a side gate? Like this here. I know. Come on, forget about the side gate. I don't care. So what we need is a park. This is so typical when you've been to a park, let's say in Tokyo or any other Japanese town. Those are the most wonderful places I love to go to. It's so fascinating. So freaking fascinating. It's really beautiful. Info booth. Add to this area here. Close my restrooms. And now good to go for now. I'm not adding a lot of stuff in right now. I want to extend this in the future, but for now it should be enough. I want to make things more beautiful. So what I'm trying to add in, it's not a flower tree. Does it look like a cherry tree? I'm wondering. Do I have some Japanese trees here? No, not really. I have to think about it. Maybe I'll find some. Drop a download in the future that I can use. So we're getting closer, by the way, to 10,000 citizens. We're getting closer. Are we missing something? Houses are upgrading over here. There are still blue collar workers missing. This might be one of the major issues. In a while, people are moving in here. This is still a bit underdeveloped, which is kind of strange. So there must have education. Yeah, makes makes sense to add school. So I'm adding school. I have enough money. I'm making enough money anyway every month. So no worries about that. And over there. Okay, people keep moving in. They are still happy. I'm letting the game run for a short while. There we're running into a garbage problem, a waste problem. That's something I need to have a look at. For sure. Recycling center, pollution free, incarcerator. It has a lot of noise pollution, but it does not have any what happened? Sorry, this is not realistic. I'm sorry. Okay, trucks are starting to pick things up. Slowly, I just don't want to run into any garbage problem. Because that could be a major thing that I would have to take care of. So, enough. Maybe we can add a recycling center either over here or over there. Let's see what we can do and what we should do. So I'm expanding this to a low residential zoning. adding a couple of commercial things here. And then adding a residential zone here as well. Maybe I'm not going to use this area. Let's see. No, let's not go for it right now. Get rid of the trees here. If it's not necessary, not really necessary. Some commercial, some offices, and the rest will be residentials here. Adding in more education. School, probably over here, because I like things are nice and close. What about the police coverage? Yeah, it makes sense to add here. It's not really necessary. We're not having a crime issue anyway, so this is maybe something I want to add here. Coming from SimCity 4, I'm used to add police station every so often in a grid layout or whatever, because when houses keep growing and loads of people start moving in, you have to add or have to have in City 4, SimCity 4, I'm sorry, you have to have a lot of police stations. That's something I'm, to be honest, happy about, as our citizens are sick. That's not good. Yeah, I forgot, totally forgot about healthcare. That's something we want to have. Sure. Don't want to add a huge clinic here, maybe. Here looks nice, it's cozy. There we can add in oh, what about a Japanese song? Oh, awesome. This is great. Do I have the guess I don't. I love these song things. I think I do have it on data. What happens if I move it? I know. It's staying. It will stay here. So we are getting close to the 10,000, and this could be like the end of this Let's Play session for today. I wanna... Okay, here we are running into traffic issues. I think I have to take care of that, so therefore I'm using the this is for me the best way to take care of that. You give space, you give way, you give way. Let's see what happens. And I'm, oh sorry, again, starting to disallow parking over here. By the way, if you're using the shift key, you can take care of the whole road until the next crossing. Of course, here doesn't make a huge difference, but oh, what's this? This is the keyboard. This is something that it would not work easily. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it. So I have to make it more realistic, not using the anarchy mod. Not using the anarchy mod. why not use this, this, and this? That's realistic. It's better. It's looking better. And also upgrade this here, this here, this here, this here. Even though people might do not care in that case. People are okay with it. So this is getting kind of a major traffic issue here. Why is this? So I think I did something wrong here. I thought it might be necessary, but maybe I should tell you. Yeah, and things might be running a bit. Yeah, I think this is okay-ish for now. And then we don't allow people to park. Do not allow people to park. This strip, not of this. Oh, are you nuts? Are you nuts? Not of this, not of this, not of this. Okay, it's all good. Not. To be honest, I would never recommend you to allow parking right before crossing. It can make things difficult if these are basically busy crossings. But for now, I think it's good. So, we hit the 10,000 mark? Can we hit 11,000 today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So I'm extending again the area over here a bit. By residential zones over there as well. I want to add a few more businesses and commercial things. Now, let's see what happens. They want to pick it if they pick it up soon. Some offices. Looks reasonable. Residential over here and there. Looking good. So let's see how many people are actually living in here. Do we have any issues? There's some crime happening, Police are there. Okay, these are the business zones. Do I need a new police station? Maybe I do. Why not? Why not add a new police station? I don't mind. Can get you covered. Maybe we need another station there. People will like it. Criminals won't. Yeah, but that's it. That's how life goes. So more people start moving in again. As you can see, I'm not trying to destroy too much of my natural things here. I'm trying to add in a lot more farming industries here. That's something that I follow. Industries or offices. Already added in a couple of offices. So this still hasn't to the next level. Produced resources. We don't have enough workers, right? grows later, so I'm not bothering. I don't care just about that for a moment. Pine Industrial Estate. So this will be a bigger farming area. Okay, I'm extending this zone. This zone. Extending it. Can't do that yet. Over here. And this will be a separate farming area. A separate huge one in the future. I at least want to lay it out for now so that I'm on it later. And campus area. Where should I add in campus? Maybe that's something for here. Add that now. Not yet. I'm so curious about the rest of the landscape, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So this is getting really busy here, but not busy enough yet. So that's something regarding roundabouts. One of the learnings, what I would like to do is they usually have to wait because it doesn't really make sense. And over there, they can always go. They have to wait. And over there, they can always go. Over here, they can go. They have to wait. I think this should make things way easier. And there's another issue with the lane management here. One huge issue. So right here, I do not want to have this lane is also turning to the right side. It doesn't make any sense. Over here, I want to have both of these move to the right side. Those all have to. Over here, this is correct, this is correct, this is correct. And then I think things should run a bit smooth already, like this here. This shenanigans here happening, but this is something you can't really avoid. I guess not for now. It's a huge roundabout anyway. What else do we need? Unique buildings. Turbax. What is this? Intermarket. Tourism. Fantastic. fantastic fountain. Like a fantastic fountain. Look, what unique buildings. This is for park life. Transport tower. Why add in such a huge tower to such a beautiful area? Posh Mall. I don't have Posh Mall yet. No, this doesn't make sense. Can I somehow? This is so beautiful here. Yeah, I could extend this here a bit further. Upgrading that. Adding in, even though I won't like it, I need at least some round. Adding one like a unit for, and we're good to go. Set a few more residential zones. First by adding this here, that here, more residentials, even a few. And this strip here, that strip here, that strip here. I think people will be moving in very, very quickly. Because we are a wealthy city, they know that. We are supporting our citizens as fast as we can. Now we're making a good bunch of money. So for the citizens, there's nothing to worry about. We could start thinking about adding a policy. Let's see. 5% per building. Is this too expensive? I'm curious. I'm encouraging biking. I am filtering industrial waste. I'm adding Industry 4.0. This makes sense. Not yet boosting heavy traffic ban. Okay. Let's see what happens. If people do like it. So filtering the industrial waste. this should make sense. Here, this should get better. And still, I'm earning enough, so I'm not worried. Not worried at all. And I could. What could I do? Like an educational boost. Is it too expensive? No, it's not. It's fine. We're still earning enough, something around 78,000 dollars. So this is good. The police. What are you having here? You need loads of police here. Guys, haven't you realized? You really need a lot of police here. Cedar District. So what are you doing here? This is like an office district. Office area. My industrial demand is still rising. This bothers me a little bit. There is a park, there would be a park. Yeah, so for now, I'm making something probably very unpopular for that area. Adding in a road here, down to there, and I'll add in a couple of roads here. I won't be popular with that urban planning, but at least it gives me the room to expand a bit, which is good, I think. So I'm borrowing things now as much as I can. Like this and this, following again. Also need somewhere down there to make sure it's covered, even though I do not yet know really building houses up there. I think for now I'm doing some minor businesses here, some office maybe up there, and again adding some residential here, there. Good, let's see what happens. I might need another school. I might need another educational thing. High school. School. Let's add in another school right here. Because then nobody can complain. And we need to start thinking about something like these bigger schools or public libraries or such. Because people will want it sooner or later. But there's still room to grow. Loads of room to grow. So let's see what happens with this area. It takes a while for it to grow. Maybe it's not that attractive yet. Yeah, we'll see. We're not in a rush. Interesting. So the demand for industry is lowering and lowering. Might be due to the fact that I'm supporting education. That could be one of the reasons, which is good. I don't like the industries either, or at least not having that many. Something I'm really happy about. But this will increase the demand for commercial zones and offices, sure, over some time. So let's see. Buildings are upgrading again, or should I say already? Blue collar workers are missing, houses are upgrading there, people are moving in slowly but steadily. We are missing workers like blue collar and also kinds of workers. Houses, look at these. Look at these. What would I give for such a river? This would be awesome. So awesome. Absolutely. But still, I think this town, this area would be definitely a place I would like to live in. It does look nice. It seems to be attractive. Attractive enough for people coming in and less people being out. You can see there is loads of traffic. Anyway. Can we hit 11,000 mark? It's not easy. Not easy to hit that. Let's see. Tourists. I'm not caring that much about tourists already. Do we need taxis? Later, we need taxis. So we reached already. We need the small city. For what? For the train thing? For sure. Because this will allow me to have a cargo train station. And then it's getting interesting. monorails, and a hydropower plant. Yeah, there are a couple of interesting things that will be added this update. So I want to make sure we're about to reach that goal. Is there any room for me to upgrade? Like my residential services. Can I upgrade this? Let's see what happens. I'm curious if those will upgrade. Those are upgrading, but what will happen to this? I'm curious. Very, very curious. I changed these to high density zones. I think it's not really time for this. Why are you building having such issues with robberies? Really? Why are crime rate is high? Why is live and learn train? Why is the crime rate high? There is a police station. So why are you complaining, guys? Why are you complaining? Is it because maybe let's down here. This one. There. Is it because no police can get in there? Honestly, are you really telling me that no police can get in there? Okay, let's think about this and add in walking soon. Like a rid of these buildings. This is bullshit. This is really bullshit. This has to be possible in a different way. Tolerate wanna be connected to here. I wouldn't destroy anything. Let's try it again. Connecting this to this part here. So now the police is coming. More people using this walkway. Are way. Otherwise, I have to change it. Otherwise, yeah, I would definitely have to change it in the future. Let's see. Live and learn center. It's been deleted. This is ridiculous. This is really, really strange. I don't know why. I can't really tell you. Maybe it's due to the fact that I'm using, I don't know, some kind of. Let me change that. Let me think about it again. Deleting this will stop. Using this here. Without destroying. Yeah, I'm destroying something. Okay, now the police can come in. This, that. Why is it? It's not a street. Do not allow. I don't want to allow cars being there. No cars. Only cycling is okay. Taxis, no cars, no cars. Yes, it's fine. So now I'm caring about this residential thing here. Yeah. Maybe. Just move that. And there I'm adding the office space here. So we haven't lost much. Adding in a few more offices here. 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 Or enough water. They do. Then let's watch things grow. Let's see what happens. I'm making a ridiculous amount of money. So, and this here, this is probably a good spot for it, as you can see. At a later stage, do I have to take care about the traffic in general? Let me see. D-zone. I'm gonna D-zone anyway. This industrial area. Okay, now it's too slow. Too slow, too slow, too slow. Even there. Okay, this is running quite smoothly. I will need a roundabout here sooner. Maybe I can start thinking about upgrading that road to not a 3-lane, 2-lane, probably. professional. Upgrading this space like that here. So I'm removing the option to add buildings. Everything does not really have to go, but will have to go soon. But it makes things worse. That doesn't run very smoothly. Okay, maybe I could also make this a two-lane. And I want to make sure that is this set correctly? Yeah, I just have to change the thing here. So you're only allowed to do right. You're only allowed to do right. To do right. So that should smooth things up a bit. You then we have this crossing here. Sorry. Just using that mode. Okay, but the priority signs. Yeah. Good boy. Okay, you have I want to have moving out here. This is not ideal. This is gonna be one of the major, I think, traffic issues at a later stage. I should also make sure that I'm moving, clearing traffic. No walkway, no walkway. Okay. No, no, turn this down. Okay, now we got the priority signs. Now things should smoothly. No parking over here, no parking over there. Doesn't make any sense. To allow people to park. Are you guys nuts? Parking in a roundabout? No good. This is no option. Parking on the roads is kind of, yeah, but in a roundabout you can do that. Parking here, So what about the traffic there? So I don't want to park here. Not there, not there. Things are good here. There is no parking. There won't be any parking. No parking, no parking. Again, no parking. You can park further down if you want that option. So I'm losing, by the way, I realize I'm losing a lot of citizens for now, so I think I'll go to leave 10,000 for now. So I'm not planning to achieve that late at night. I already spent almost 2 hours on City Skylines. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So for now, dear guys, thank you again for joining in this longer episode. Of my City Skylines city Westfield. I'm finishing up episode 5 now. For good for today, we're making loads of money. We are losing and winning a couple of citizens back and forth. So we have to think about a strategy how to grow and keep our existing citizens even further, because we added a couple of new areas like this here. I already planned Brook Industrial Park, which will be renamed anyway as soon as we start building a new farming area over here. We added a couple of farming buildings, wood, wood, wood production buildings over here. We added a couple of policies to make sure that, yeah, the sea is getting greener and greener over time. I think there's kind of a shift happening between blue collar workers and the other workers. Yeah, things are white collar workers and blue collar workers. Things are getting a bit different in our town. Over here we're planning a Japanese garden or park. So I will, before I'm starting the next session, I will definitely download some props for this park. Maybe I can find something. I'll let you know definitely. And I think one of the issues we have to take care about, and what we already started to do, is taking care of some of the traffic issues that are about to arise, but that's something I was expecting anyway to happen, as I already saw a couple of things coming. Oh no, my whole decoration went away by upgrading the roads. Well, however, it is what it is. We're adding in this decoration at a later stage, so no worries about that. I just realized it is gone just by upgrading the city, however. So, yeah, I'd be really happy if you leave me a like, leave me a comment, bookmark my channel, and yeah, maybe you also want to click this little bell icon so that you get notified as soon as I'm uploading a new video. I'm doing this, or planning to do this, on a regular basis anyway, as I really have loads of fun playing Cities Skylines. Yeah, so for now, I think we're good to go. Thank you very much for joining. Have a good night, have a good time, and hopefully see you soon again. Bye bye. Thank you.